I'm extremely nervous to do this tag. Plus, I have a cold. But guys, I am Jacob from Jacob's Books Corner. Give me a minute. It's going to take a few weeks to get used to that, but I'm Jacob from Jacob's Books Corner, and we're going to be doing the Author Newbie Tag 2.0, as I've been told by the original creator of the Author Newbie Tag that this is the one I should be talking about. Judging by some of these questions, I'm scared, but sure. I was going to do a book writing video, which is going to basically go over my book writing history and where I'm at with book writing and different things like that, talking about my goals for the writing and different things like that. Videos that will be coming out like monthly. But I decided to go with an author newbie tag just so you can get to know me as an author and a writer first before we jump into my actual writing stuff. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, let's just get started. So first question, right off the bat, we're going in strong, and that's, what's your book pitch? If you have multiple works, choose your favorite. So basically, I'm going to go with my most recent work, which is the manuscript I just finished at the beginning of this month, and that is called Church of Samuel, and I would pitch this to an agent or to a publisher by saying that this is conversion therapy meets Satanist. Um, that's how I would pitch my book, and a lot of people would be offended. And now you know what type of books I write. Question number 2. Going in strong. If you were a book, how would you pitch yourself? How would I pitch myself? That's really interesting since I've been trying to write a memoir for so many years. I would pitch my own story as a coming-age story about a gay teen growing up in a life where gay teens were not supposed to be well, no. I would pitch myself as a coming-age story of a gay male growing up in a family where it is ridiculed to be gay, growing up in a small town where it's not really popular to be gay, and dealing with all the life struggles that life brought upon you, such as several trigger warnings, which I'm not going to list because they're too personal, but I promise you they exist. And, yeah, you'll cry. I don't know, that's a horrible pitch. Would never pitch myself. But the point here. Number 3 is, what do you usually write? Which is really interesting because I have such a variety of genres. I'm not a person who likes to be honed down. I'm going to say fantasy or contemporary are my 2 most popular writing genres to jump into. Fantasy because I like dystopians and I like creating new worlds and building my own new worlds, so fantasy and sci-fi. I would say more fantastical than sci-fi, but fantasy might be under magic and you might conduce to their magic, so probably more sci-fi since I'm not a magic person. Contemporary, I like the hard-hitting contemporaries, I like the struggle, but I also like some of the cute ones as well. I've written a cute, just love gay story, a gay love story. So that exists. Let's go with number 4. What's something you'll never write? I don't think I'll ever not write anything. Maybe nonfiction. I could see myself saying I'll probably never write nonfiction. I'm not a huge fan of nonfiction, and so I don't see myself writing nonfiction. That's probably my number right. It's nonfiction. That does not go into historical fiction. I do different. I know some people put nonfiction, historical fiction almost together entirely because they're not similar at all. But I do know a few people who chug those together, and I'm not somebody like that. Question number 5 is, what's your goal for starting an AuthorTube channel? And that's just talk about my writing and talk with other AuthorTubers and to get to know the community and, be embraced with my writing and all that fun stuff. I've already been a little bit a part of it. Like I said, I had a different channel. Well, I didn't say that, but I have a different channel that has a few writing videos on it. And so I've already been, a bit a part of it. But still, guys, I do love me. I don't know, I just want you guys to be accepted here. I want to be writing. I want to talk about writing. That's just my goal, is to make videos about writing, talking about writing, tips on writing, and this is what I want to do with my life. I want to be a writer. Maybe a teacher, but a writer, So, yeah, that's it. Alright. Number 6 is, what made you want to start writing? And I was in 3rd grade, and my English teacher at the time, I had yet to be moved. In 3rd grade, I had an IEP because I couldn't really talk well. you might still understand it now. And with my IEP, I got put into a lower reading class. And a part of that lower reading class, I had an assignment to write a short story about whatever I wanted. And I chose about a girl who gets a dog who ends up being a wolf, and that wolf ends up killing the cat next door and running away. Always had death in my story. But it made me fall in love with writing to a point where I'm like, this is it. And I never turned back. Like, ever. And yeah, very happy for that teacher who gave me that. And I'll be forever grateful for that, because it's just one of those things of where it changed my life, and it set me down a path that I didn't realize I was going to be walking down. And I'm very happy I did. Question number 7 is, what's your publishing path? This can include self-published, church path, hybrid, haven't decided, or just write for fun. I want to be a hybrid. I think there's certain stories, such as like Church of Samuel, that I think are much more of a self-published kind of deal, or maybe like an indie published type thing. But I have other stories, such as a contemporary romance and a dystopian sci-fi thriller or sci-fi novel that I want to sell traditionally, and I do think has a chance to be traditionally published. So at this very moment, we're going to say traditional published, even though I do have a few stories on the side that I would love to get out to you guys at some point, either through, quickly through Amazon or something like that. But right now, we're going to stick to traditional publishing until just for the moment. Number 8, what content do you bring to the author table? I'm assuming this is different than what everybody else is bringing. I wanna find a niche little group in here, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. I'm gonna have to brainstorm some ideas and fun things like that. But I want to do challenges, and I want to do writing blogs, and I want to take you on adventures and journeys with me. Something cool I want to do for NaNoWriMo this year is write a story with you. I've tested this out in the past, and I think I'm going to officially do it in NaNoWriMo, and I'm very, very excited for that. We're going to be writing it together, and I think that's might be what I do, because it's going to be kind of fun. It doesn't have to be 50,000 words, but that way we can write together in NaNoWriMo, and I think it's going to be really, really fun. And yeah, so look out for videos dedicated to that coming up, and that might be my first thing, my first individual, different content thing that I'll bring to Authortube. Number 9 is, what's your biggest writing struggle? And this can fall under one big category of grammar, or the second category of tenses and periods, tenses in general. I'm really bad at going back and forth between past and present tense, as my brain doesn't pick up the difference until I'm back. Now, when I do a reread through of my draft of, if that's either a short story or whatever it is, I do pick up on, and I can decide right there and then on which tense we're moving forward with. But I can write 180,000 words, I think it's 140,000 words, and that whole book be written in different tenses and not know. Grammar is also another thing that I'm just really, really horrible at, and personally, it is a struggle. And I feel bad, but I'm taking some online classes, or I'm planning on taking some online classes to try to excel in that, reading a lot of books to help me with that, and all that fun stuff. So I'm working on it, but it's an issue. It's a big issue. Also, for people who use Grammarly, I respect you, because same, honestly. I think Grammarly was life changer for me, since I'm not really good with grammar, and I do know when they're making a mistake, which is good enough for me. And so Grammarly is my little human, which I don't know if anybody in the comments or anybody in the Authortube community that thinks Grammarly, maybe that's a taboo subject. Is that an unpopular opinion about Grammarly? I do wonder. I don't know though. Interesting. I'll probably ask that in a writing sprint thing, and see what you guys think, or you guys can comment down below. Question number 10 is, what's your best writing skill? And I think this is between two separate things. It's either going to be between structure or characters. I think I make some really well-rounded, main characters and, the first 3... I think question number 10 is, what's your best writing skill? And I would say either structure. I'm very, very good at structure. Even if I'm pantsing something, I still can know my structure is pretty freaking well, which I'm super duper excited about. And also, I would say characters. I think my main character is always well-rounded, from the first time I start writing the main character to the last time, to the last word, but also the first like 4 secondary characters off of that main character. I think I do a pretty nice job of well-rounding them. It's the characters that kind of fall to the side that are pretty rough in shapes. But I would say those are 2 of my best writing skills, and I'm very happy with those 2. Alright, question number 11, and I'm going to answer this one instead of being new to AuthorTube, even though this is like, I don't know, like my 3rd or 4th video on this channel. I have been doing AuthorTube for a while now on my other channel, and it's asking if you've been on YouTube for a while, what's your best AuthorTube tip to kind of probably talk to somebody new to AuthorTube. And one, that is make videos that you are happy about. Do things that are weird. No one cares. Just make videos that you're happy about. Also, 2, kind of go with the trends a little if you want to grow. For instance, everybody loves a good writing vlog, and so, you know, that's something you're interested in doing, make a writing vlog. And all other fun stuff, I would say is my best tip is vlogs are my favorite to watch, and so that's what I recommend for you to do is make a vlog. Question number 13, are you looking for any new channels to follow, betas, CPs, or other types of writer buddies? If so, tell us what you're looking for and connect with them in the comments. Yes, I would love to follow any new channels dedicated to writing or author tubing, like writing in general. Also, beta readers and things like, I don't know what CPs is. So what do you know? Oh, maybe I don't know what CP is. Let me know in the comments down below if you could tell me what CP is. But I do need beta readers. I will need beta readers here in the next few months. I'll be making videos on that. So in case you want to get a jump start on that, I'll start making a list. You can always comment down below, and we can get in touch with one another. And so yeah, number 14. What's the most excited? What are you most excited for during this new fresh start on AuthorTube? I am most excited to be able to focus on AuthorTube personally, to really start. I'm very, very excited to start AuthorTube personally, and just to have a fresh start personally. Yeah. But guys, if you enjoyed this video and you get to know me a little, I'll probably do a book, a writing tag dedicated to my projects. That way you can get to know my projects, and then we'll jump into book writing videos. And so the next writing video you'll probably see is either a vlog or one of those. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big fat thumbs up, don't forget down below, and hit the subscribe button. And if you do hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the bell button. Or if you do hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button. If you do hit the bell button, hit the all and not personalized. YouTube's works weird. Of course, if you do want to follow me, and SimsTube is Jacob is here, and or MovieTube, which is Weekend Movie Bros. Both those channels are going to be linked down below. Or anywhere else is also going to be linked down below, but I want to shout out my 2 channels. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys very soon with another video at some point. Bye!